Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you, Senator, for your refreshing of this bill and bringing it back to us with your perseverance. I want to ask just a quick question about the comprehensive review that's in 211, and you've noted that the time period is 5 years, and we know that with the pandemic and other legislation that it's been difficult to get those comprehensive reviews done and get them done on time. Why did you pick 5 years as opposed to, say, 3 years that Australia has used?
Well, I would have liked to take 3 years, to be frank. However, two things. First, I think it would be very difficult to judge if the law is working after only 3 years with what I'm told in the other countries, because companies, it takes time for them to turn around and do a good job about it. 5 years is generally the time of reviews in Canada when there are reviews. And exactly what you're saying, it's really difficult even to arrive to have a comprehensive review in 5 years. So I thought this was reasonable considering how many times I've seen those reviews pushed back. But 3 years was impossible, I think, considering the time it will take to implement that law.
Thank you. Would it be preferable to do a ministerial or an independent review rather than a comprehensive review?
Well,
Would that make it quicker?
Probably. I'm not exactly sure. You may know more than me about this. I know that a comprehensive review in the calendar and all that is probably difficult to organize. So it could be discussed. I'm not close to it at all.
Okay, thank you very much. That's
Thank
all.
you.
And thank you very much for your presentation, Mr. Patry. I am interested in the report that you mentioned and the stakeholder consultation from 2019. And I'm wondering if there was an opportunity for any Indigenous consultation or say even racialized Canadian communities to have any input in that. If you can comment on that, I'd appreciate it.
Thank you very much for the question, Senator. During the consultations in 2019, there was not specific outreach to racialized groups or to Indigenous communities. I think that is an important element that we would have to factor in future efforts. And certainly if the government were to move forward on supply chain legislation, that would be a critical component that we would seek to ensure that we have feedback from. We do have a regular engagement in different fora with Indigenous communities, and I think the opportunity certainly exists to reach out more to Indigenous and racialized communities, particularly on this issue.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing that actually happen.